Hey team, so election's over, we're all done, and I have two things I want to talk about. Not really about who won or polling or anything else, it's kind of inconsequential. Two things are, first one, poor me. I just want to tell people how hard I had it, and then lucky me, how good I had it. The poor me one is pretty much I hadn't really used Facebook or YouTube before. Didn't realize just how easy it is to get banned, blocked, censored. All my videos, every video on my Facebook, have a look at them. There's nothing sensitive about them at all. Everyone has either a sensitive content warning, a misinformation warning. 4 of my videos actually talking about pandemia and the problem with the last 2 years. All of them removed, threatening with bans. It was really difficult to try to navigate through that. And a shout out to Ian Williamson. I know he got banned for 24 hours for putting the word freedom 3 times in a post. Real problem with the country when freedom is that unpopular that you get banned. So I also didn't have the money, the millions of dollars, like $1 million like the Teal Party. What could I have done if I had full page ads and bus stops and millions of those plastic signs? Amazing how much plastic was printed by the environmental parties. But I think about that, and then I realize I was so lucky not to have that opportunity, because instead, what did I have to do? Every day in the trenches, I'm there meeting people one-on-one. Yeah, it's a hard way to win an election, but how amazing was it for me? Had I had that money, had I had the media support, I wouldn't have done that. And so instead I got to speak to people every single day, one after another, finding out what's important to them, what they value, the problems in their community, and then trying to help them work through that. It's not just about me knowing what it is, what's the solution? And that's something that I wanted to make really clear, is that this is the time to build, to grow, to connect. So for all the people that helped me, of course, I'll give you a full thank you later. That was just so unbelievable, just so mind-blowing how many people came out of the woodwork to help. And if you're ever thinking about getting into some kind of political system, even in a minor way, go along and hand out some flyers. It is one of the best jobs you can possibly do. It's really important to be humbled like that, to be, to provide so much value, to try and just provide so much value for your whole life, and then have to go, could you take a flyer, please? And people say no, get lost or whatever. It's really good to have that experience, because something you'll notice is that the people handing out the flyers are some of the best people in our community. I mean, all of them. Minor exception to those shouty kind of unionist guys, but all the others, they are so beautiful. You meet those people, they just want what's best for their community. Just like me. Of course, I think some of them are a bit misguided, but they probably think the same about me. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the day when the community just builds and grows. Our political differences become less important. What we decide on in that regard is less important than what we do. And I think we're at that age now. This is the time. There's a quote by Marcus Aurelius that says, the days of the philosophers discussing about what makes a good man are over. Now it's time to just be one. I think that's us now. I think our community's really moving on this, and to be continued. All right, much love, team.